Hey everybody, it's Andrew and welcome back to my channel. And welcome to my Miss Universe 2020 review or recap video, whatever you want to call it. Let's get right into it. So last night was the 69th annual or Miss Universe 2020 pageant. And given all the circumstances surrounding COVID-19 and all things considered, I think that this pageant was probably one of the better ones that they've put on over the last few years. I loved the stage, I loved the little packages in between the segments. I think everything really came together beautifully and it just had a different feel, a new kind of fresh feel to Miss Universe. The Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino was the perfect backdrop for the occasion. That iconic guitar hotel was great in the pictures and the packages and everything. It looked so nice. And it looks like they had a good time considering they only could stay on that resort. Olivia Culpo and Mario Lopez were the hosts for the evening. Steve Harvey, I don't know, I've heard something that the networks employ the hosts, and since it was on FYI instead of Fox this year, that was potentially the reason they couldn't get Steve Harvey. But I loved Olivia and Mario's chemistry. I think they did really well together. And now there's these iconic memes of Olivia reading their results that'll go down in history. Yeah, I like the switch up. I mean, Steve hosted for 5 years, and not that he did a bad job, but I think it was nice, a fresh change and a new Miss Universe. So we'll see if he comes back for next year's edition, but who knows, I enjoyed it. And then they had an all-star pageant queen backstage correspondence panel with Paulina Vega, Miss Universe 2014, Chesley Chris, Miss USA 2019, and Demi Lee Thibault, Miss Universe 2017. And I love that. I love seeing former queens still involved with the organization and really showing their support for the newbie that's going to be joining their ranks. So I liked it a lot. Chesley is now a correspondent with Extra TV, so she's really taking this hosting thing to the next level, so it was really good to see her leading that. So, on to the pageant. The intro took forever. The pageant was 3 hours long, and it seems like the first hour was just the intros to the contestants. I get that they've been waiting so long. This pageant had been pushed back many times for them, but it was a while getting the pageant introduction. So after that, we learned who our top 21 are, and they were Colombia, Peru, Australia, France, Myanmar, Jamaica, Mexico, Dominican Republic, USA, Indonesia, Argentina, India, Curacao, Puerto Rico, Philippines, Brazil, Great Britain, Nicaragua, Thailand, Costa Rica, and Vietnam. And Vietnam was actually the fan favorite vote. So the top 21 went on to compete in the swimsuit competition. I love the swimsuits this year. I thought they were really cool. It almost looked like crocodile or alligator scales or something on the swimsuits. I love the colors. They're really bright, pastel colors. What I didn't like was those really long cardigan sweater things. I don't know what they're called. I get why they had them included. They probably wanted to keep with the feel for the last couple years where they had some fabric to play with as they're walking, but I just didn't like that they were long sleeve. I mean, they were fine, I guess, but. So after the swimsuit competition, we learned who our top 10 were. One thing I wish they did this year, since they didn't do the opening statement, I kind of was hoping that they, instead of doing a top 20 or top 21, that they would have kind of lowered that number to 15 or 16, just because it was so many girls to lose in one round. We lost 11 girls, that's over half of them. So the top 10 were Jamaica, Dominican Republic, India, Peru, Australia, Puerto Rico, Thailand, Costa Rica, Mexico, and Brazil. The top 10 go on to compete in the evening gown competition. This year, I think I liked most of the gowns, probably 8 or 9 of them. There was only a few of them that I was a little iffy about, but for the majority of it, I really enjoyed the gowns and their performance. I think this year's evening gown competition was really, really strong. My favorite performance was probably Jamaica. She was my favorite in the prelim evening gown competition too, and I liked this gown that she wore on finals night even better, if that's possible. But she looked great. Probably a close second for me was Mexico, and then Dominican Republic I liked as well. I think the 3 of them were really great. So after the evening gown competition, we learned who our top 5 were, and they are Mexico, India, Brazil, Dominican Republic, and Peru. So the top 5 compete in 2 rounds of questions. The first round is question and answer, where one of the judges will ask them a question, and the second round is the final statement, where each contestant will get a topic that they have to speak on for 30 seconds. So Mexico's final question was, if you were the leader of your country, how would you have handled the COVID-19 pandemic? India also got a COVID-related question. Hers was, should countries lock down due to COVID despite the strain on their economy, or should they open their borders and risk higher infection rates? Brazil's question was, in many countries, women are still considered incapable of being world leaders. Convince these countries wrong. So not necessarily a question, more of just a speak on this topic kind of thing. Dominican Republic's question was, the night she won Miss Universe, Zozibini Tunzi explained the importance of teaching leadership to young girls. How would you do that as Miss Universe? And then Peru's question was, what would you say to women watching tonight who are currently experiencing sexual or domestic abuse? This round of questioning, I think Peru did the best. She was able to relate personally to the question on revealing that she experienced some sort of abuse. She didn't go into too many details because, it's not our business and she only had 30 seconds. But she was able to connect with the people watching, and that's something that's really difficult to do, especially on TV. So then we moved on to the final statement. Mexico's topic was changing beauty standards. India's topic was free speech and right to protest. Brazil's topic was mental health. Dominican Republic's topic was global poverty. And Peru's topic was climate change. This round, again, I feel like Peru did incredible. She is an amazing speaker. India did very well this round too. And Brazil did speak with so much passion. She got the audience excited, and I personally was hanging on every word she was saying. So another important factor of being Miss Universe, you have to draw people in. You have to want them to listen to you. So then the contestants had their final looks, accompanied by recording artist Luis Fonsi, responsible for Despacito. Great song. One thing I didn't like about this final look was each girl did not get their own moment. They were all dancing with Luis, and then they kind of just walked out together and walked back. I don't know if it was for timing or what ended up happening, but yeah, I kind of wish that they each got their own moment. Then it was time for Zozi's final walk, and just rewinding a little bit, every time Zozi appeared on camera during this broadcast, she looked incredible. Zozi is probably going to go down in history as one of the most influential Miss Universes ever. There's something very special about her, and I'm very excited to see what she does in her career. So then it came time for the crowning. The 4th runner-up was Dominican Republic. The 3rd runner-up was India. The 2nd runner-up was Peru. The 1st runner-up was Brazil. And Miss Universe 2020 is Mexico, Andrea Meza. She is beautiful, stunning. I remember when she was crowned Miss Mexico, there was so much speculation that she was going to go all the way. And then she did. It's really, really awesome to see. I wish her the best reign. I'm very curious to see how long her reign actually ends up being, because word on the street is Miss Universe 2021 is going to happen in December, and it's May now, so that gives her about a 7-month reign. So we'll see. I hope that she doesn't really get the short end of the stick and she has enough time to really make an impact as Miss Universe. But if not, I'm sure she's going to do incredible regardless. And I want to wish her congratulations, and I'm very, very excited to follow her on her journey as Miss Universe and see all the wonderful things she accomplishes throughout her year. Anyways guys, that's it for this one. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Remember to hit subscribe. I'll put out new videos every so often. Now that Miss Universe is over, I might take a little break, but don't worry, I'll be back. Leave me a comment down below. What do you think about Miss Universe 2020? Do you have another favorite that maybe didn't make the cut? Let me know down in the comments below. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye!